Good afternoon, guys. Hey, I want to make this post because a lot of you guys reacted to my Instagram story the other week about increasing testosterone levels, on how I increased from about 500 to over 1,000 in just a year. And I want to go through some of those things that I think contributed to doing something like that. And one thing I will say is I feel absolutely amazing. I'm motivated to hit the gym. I'm motivated in business. I feel absolutely great. So I think if someone is struggling with low testosterone levels, and if you're a guy, I think it is something you should take serious. And to do it, my recommendation, and I'm no fitness expert, but to do it naturally, I've done it naturally, and I've been able to do it. I'll talk about 2 supplements at the end here. But one thing I've really focused on is an animal-based diet, eating a lot of red meat, good, nice, grass-fed steaks, organic ground beef, lots of eggs, lots of Greek yogurt, very high protein. I really focus on a high protein diet. I'm in the gym many days of the week, and I'm doing resistance training. I do cardio very little, but I do heavy resistance training. So animal-based diet with good red meat, resistance training in the gym. I sauna a lot. Every time I go into the gym, I'm always hitting the sauna. That is one of the most healthiest, easiest things you can do to decrease any diseases in your life. So sauna is going to be on there, number 3. Daily sunlight is going to be on that list as well. Daily sunlight is absolutely incredible for you, and I highly recommend to take advantage of doing that. I take it very seriously. And then the 5th thing would be quality rest. I do things like wear blue light blockers before I go to sleep. I take 2 to 3 supplements for sleep. I'll list them: magnesium, and maybe I'll link on the next few stories. Magnesium, melatonin, and GABA. I don't take melatonin all the time because I don't think you want to take it every single night, but on occasion I do take melatonin, and that ultimately helps me reach very good sleep. And I track it on my Fitbit, and even though if you're in bed for 8 hours, usually you'll get, or for me, I'll get 7 hours of sleep. And so I really try to track at least 7 hours of sleep a night. That's like actually time in sleep, which generally means about 8 hours in bed. Comes out to about 7 hours of actual sleep. And then I look at my REM sleep and deep sleep, and if I can hit 2 hours of deep sleep and 2 hours of REM sleep, that puts me in a very good sleep score, and I feel absolutely amazing. So that's the 5th thing, is quality rest. I think that was 5. And then the last thing I'll mention is 2 supplements that I've taken, and I've learned about these through Dr. Andrew Huberman, which is my favorite scientist or doctor to follow in terms of biohacking stuff and just health in general. There's some people out there that are very extreme on their message about health and biohacking. I think Andrew Huberman is very unbiased, very factual to the data, etc. So a lot of my health stuff I learned from Andrew Huberman, and the 2 recommendations he had to increase testosterone levels was a supplement called DHEA. And DHEA is something that your body produces naturally, and it's a precursor to testosterone. So if you give yourself more DHEA, you'll naturally increase the level of testosterone that your body is producing. So I really only started taking it a few months before I did the blood tests, and I think it had a pretty good effect. And the second one I'll mention is it's called Fadogia agrestis, and this is a shrub from Nigeria that Andrew Huberman talks about, and it's also with Tungai Ali, I think it's called. Anyways, those are the 2 supplements I was taking, and I'll link them on the next stories as well. And that's it. That's basically how I was able to increase my testosterone levels from 532 to 1100 in just 1 year. So hopefully you got some value from this. Hopefully it helps you. I'll link the things in the next couple slides, and let me know if it helps. And also, if you do want to get a blood test, which I do recommend just to know what you're working with, is many companies do this, but you can do one with 10x Health, 10xhealth.com. I believe you can sign up. It's about $300, maybe $400. They do a blood draw, and then they have a 30-minute consultation with you, going over all of the information on your blood work. And all my stuff was really good. There's a couple things they recommended, but I recommend doing that because you can't. You want to measure things to know exactly where you're at, and try to improve all different levels. But anyways, that's it for this video. Hopefully you got some value out of it, and let me know how it goes if you implement some of those recommendations.